What's up, everybody? It is the end of April 2022. I'm down here in my shop doing some stuff, working on my bow. Well, I should say my bows, trying to get an old one tuned back up and ready to go. I'm going through some of my hunting footage from last year, and I'm working on the video for the buck I shot with a rifle the second day of gun season. And I just wanted to give a little, I guess, preface to it, a little bit more explanation to the video. So it's not a lot of footage of it. Essentially what I had is, I had this buck show up, some trail camera pictures late October, didn't see him again, and then all of a sudden he just popped up everywhere Thanksgiving week. I mean, he was all over the place. And I go over it a bit in the video, but I think the big takeaway I want from this video is sometimes we think we're so smart when it comes to deer, and that we have to do all these certain things in order to kill them. And when you do really figure it out, it is a good feeling. But we like to think, like, I need to know where he's bedding, how he's going to exit this way on this wind, and cut him off correctly. And it is a good feeling that happens. But you know, it's kind of a reminder that hunting is hunting, and we're not always as smart as we think we are. So this is essentially just, I knew this buck was in this area. He was popping up a bunch on trail cameras just randomly, and I got set up at a spot I could see the farthest. I took my daughter's rifle, which has a scope on it. It's a 350 Legend, so I could shoot farther than usual. And I just got into I got set up before the neighbors did, because essentially I'm assuming somebody walked in the woods, they jumped it. Two bucks, he was the bigger of the two. The other one was nice as well. Just ran straight to me. I shot him at 69 yards. So I just want that to be the big takeaway. Like, you know, it's not always so complicated. Sometimes it is luck. Sometimes it's just being there. Sometimes just putting in time. That was like the 12th of 14 days in a row I'd hunted. So sometimes it really is just putting in time. Sometimes it really is just that simple. But I'll play the little bit of footage I got from this. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I'm going to get back to working on this bow. What's up, everybody? It's 2:45 in the afternoon, November 28th. I'm just now walking in. Didn't hunt this morning. This one of the few Sundays we get in the county I'm in to hunt. But I didn't go this morning. I ended up staying up. There's good tracks come across. Big tracks. I ended up staying up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, getting rid of or taking care of them deer. I know a lot of people like to let deer hang, and sometimes I let them hang. Sometimes I leave them in a cooler for a few days for the final process. But with the gun being in, I go back to work tomorrow. And I got a good feeling about tonight. I don't want to get too backed up on deer to cut up, so I went ahead and got them all cut up, trimmed up, sealed up. I put in the freezer. The only thing I didn't do was grind them, but I can mess with that later. All I'm doing tonight, south wind, warmed up. It's like 55 degrees. Sit on a hill, overlooking the field. I've had good luck on south winds in the past. I probably won't film anything tonight. I'm probably just gonna sit back. I'm coming off. This is the last day of leave I took for deer season this year. I'm just gonna sit back, relax in the evening. Hopefully something good will happen. Oh, we'll see. Holy smokes. Every year on the opening weekend of gun season, I'm hunting. My wife and my daughter go get a Christmas tree, and they're just sending me pictures of the tree. I don't even know what time it is. It's early. 3:25. Holy smokes. And I'm sitting there looking at the picture of the tree, and I look up and I got two big bucks running straight to me. This big one that I've been seeing him for like a picture of him in October, and he just showed up last week. The neighbors must have jumped him. He just ran straight to me at like, he came up kind of zigging and zagging. I was trying to lay down on my pack to shoot him, and he stopped for a second. And I was like, you know why he's standing still? He was looking at me. I just shot him in the chest. It's like, I don't know how far it is. 69 yards. Just shot him in the chest, and he went 2 foot to the ground. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, thank you, Lord. That's a big deer. I'll go see what's happening. I'm gonna go check him out. Holy smokes. a little at a loss for it today. It's November 28th, 2021. It's the second day of gun season. Man, came in to sit this hill tonight, just overlooking this old pasture. I had good luck on south winds in the past, particularly when gun season comes in. You can reach out and shoot across the field. And when I set up, I wasn't here for real long. I got here like 2:45, 3 o'clock. I think it was 3:25 I shot him. My wife had just sent me a picture of the Christmas tree they picked out. I was looking at that, and I looked up, and him and another buck that I would have shot the other buck if he came in by himself, just came sprinting across the field straight to me. I don't know exactly where they came out. They were already out in the field when I seen them. They're definitely running from the neighbors, I would assume. But he was kind of zigging and zagging and back and forth, and it was 69 yards. He stopped and was facing me, and I just wasn't taking any more chances. I shot him in the chest, and he went 2 foot to the ground. That was it. When I was walking up to him, 3 more does came off that a dog was chasing. And I took the safety off, like I was getting ready to shoot one of them, and I think this is enough blessing for one day. He's big. I'm gonna put him on the scale tonight. As long as he can fit on my scale, I'm a little worried he won't fit. I've shot a lot of deer. I've killed a lot of good deer. This is probably the biggest deer I've ever killed. It broke his beam off a little bit here. I'm not sure how he did that. Looks like it's a little bit old. I'd like to say I came in here to kill this buck. I don't know if I could really honestly say that. I knew he was around. There's pictures of him popped up in October 28th, like 8:30 in the morning. He was about 100 yards from here. And that was it. Didn't see him again. Thought it was just a random picture of a buck, cruising through from the neighbors late October. And then I think about the 20th of November, 20th, 23rd, something like that. It was this week. In the past week when I was off, all of a sudden he started popping up everywhere. He came out in daylight 100 yards away. It was daylight, like 10:30 in the morning, 200 yards that way. He started popping up just all over. Not so much in daytime, other than those two, but he was around. And so I kind of had a feeling like if I could just get up centralized location, I guess, with a gun, then maybe I'd have a chance, which I got. I took my daughter's 350 Legend with a scope, which is really lets me reach out and touch something compared to the old slug gun I've always shot. But I'm sure I'm just rambling now. Like I knew I had a chance to kill him this year. I didn't think I was going to get him like that. I'm beyond grateful. I know my wife is super happy. Whew. Man, thank the Lord. I am so thankful, so grateful.